Okay, now we're going to show how to install a rail style type seat post. First off, you need to remove the seat adapter from your TAC9 seat. And the way you're going to do that is take one of the nuts off. With the outside clamp. I'm going to pull the shaft out with the other outside clamp. And you just hook your fingers underneath the assembly, lift it out on one side, kind of pull on it, and it'll pop right out like that. You're not going to need this adapter any longer, so just set it aside. And now we're going to show you how to install the rail mount seat post. Now, the rail mount seat post has two clamps. It has this upper clamp and it has this lower clamp. And we're going to hook them in between the rails and then tighten it with this hex key bolt. So to get it in there, you're going to have the hex key bolt somewhat loose to give enough slack or enough space to get the rail on there. And we're going to turn the upper clamp that direction. Make sure this part is facing towards the back of the saddle. And so anyway, we have it laid in there. So now we're going to take that upper clamp and we're simply going to turn it to where it lays into the rails. Take your hex key wrench and start tightening that up. Just snug it up a little bit, because you can see now I can adjust it on the rails forward or backwards. Now before I tighten this up, I'll show you the other adjustment you can make. And you can also adjust the pitch of the nose of the saddle because of this radius right here and the knurls on the lower clamp. It allows us to pitch that saddle. I need to loosen it up a little bit more. And now I can rotate the saddle. I can put the nose down, or I can put it more up. And I can also move it on the rails. And moving it on the rails will get you closer to the handlebars or a little bit further away. And of course, the pitch of the nose is going to affect the pressure point right here. So you'll have to find that balance where you have the least amount of pressure. So anyway, a lot of times this adjustment will need to be done while the saddle is mounted on your bicycle, and then you can kind of get an idea of the plane of the seat to the ground. And then you'll just take your hex wrench and go ahead and start tightening this up. Double check your adjustments for your saddle nose angle as well as your lateral forward and backwards. And then once it's in the approximate place, then you'll go ahead and start tightening this hex bolt up all the way. Now if your saddle is out of your bike, it's a lot easier to lay it on a table and turn it upside down to finish tightening it up. Just whichever works best for you. Make sure this is securely tightened so it doesn't move while you're riding, but don't over tighten it either. So I feel it bottoming out right there, and I'm just snugging it up. Then after that, your next adjustment will be your seat height on your bicycle, but we'll cover that in another video.